Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is the Mystic Leo. I am the Mama Leo around here. My name is Anna. Nice to meet you. I am a very proud Leo, and we're going to read these cards and see what kind of week we got ahead of us. This is to help you guys navigate whether there's good things, whether there's weird things, you know, the stuff. So we're taking a look at money, love, career. All right, guys, pause up top. It's good to see my babies. Yes. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like hype week, but you never know. Anyway, Leo, take what resonates for you. Leave the stuff that doesn't. If nothing resonates on this video, I have plenty of other videos for you, okay? Don't forget to like it, share it, subscribe to it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on, true. You know what I'm saying? I'm weird. Yeah, it's all right. I'm okay with it. All right. So the first thing we have out here is birth. This is your positive for the week. It's universal energy, brings you opportunity and possibility. I love this. It's kind of giving star card for me right here. So birth. Some of you may be having a baby, expecting a baby, finding out you're pregnant, or there could be, you know, a daughter, a son, somebody in your family that's giving birth or finding out that they're pregnant. But also you could, it's giving Empress too. It's giving real Libra energy, Venusian type of vibe. So there could be an idea that you're working on this week or giving birth to. You have an opportunity coming here. You have possibilities that are happening for you. So there may be a little bit of that like door opening vibe, and I love this for y'all. Your biggest challenge is the keeper of the scales, fairness and balance. Again, Libra showing up here really strong. I could have some Libra risings or Venus is here. It's card number 38. It's actually 11. It adds up to 11. And it says, when this is a challenger, events are turning your life upside down and you may be dizzy and confused. Are you feeling that life is unfair for you right now? Do you believe others are getting ahead and leaving you behind? Could your ego be throwing things off? Your pride and self-centeredness may be weighing down the scales. Another message could pertain to the behaviors of others throwing your life out of whack. Are you around drama that causes you to become ungrounded or caught up in it? So, are y'all around some dramatic people that are making things chaotic for you? Like, you feel me, fam? That one girlfriend that's constantly calling you on some BS and you're like, girl, leave it alone. Stop it. She don't care about you. He don't care about you. Let it go. Okay, when you open that doorway, you know what happens, right? Chaos begets chaos. So if you're feeling the chaos in your life in different ways, and it doesn't mean that it's directly related. I think we always seem to think that like somebody has relationship problems and that means we're going to have them, like that chaos is going to show up that way. It doesn't have to be like that. It can just be ways of thinking, or like suddenly you're late everywhere every single day and you're like, this is not me. What the hell is going on here? Or you're starting to eat like weird shit or do things, your whole routine is off. So the chaos can show up in a lot of different ways, and it can show up like a feeling of aggravation and all kinds of things. So just think about that for a little bit. It says the keeper of the scales says that it's time to take a break. You better kick your friend out of here, okay? Do whatever is necessary to bring yourself back into balance. Let go of all people, behaviors, or conditions that bring you into disharmony. Very important message for this week. People, conditions, behaviors that are bringing you into disharmony, even if it's you that's feeling the chaos tornado. You will be very grateful when balance is restored and you're off the roller coaster. Remember that what goes around comes around. Justice will be served one way or another, and harmony will be restored. Okay? Love this for you guys. I know it sounds like a wild message because you're like, I didn't do anything. I know. It's okay. It's all right. We all had them days. All right. So we have charm and we have mishaps. Let's just get to the weird stuff first, because listen, I don't lie on this channel, FYI. I know people will be like, oh, but negative cards. Listen, you have ups and downs in life. How are you going to learn everything if you don't have some shit happen? Okay, so we have some mishaps. We have a little bit of hiccups. It's okay to have some hiccups. It says there may be some minor setbacks, but it's only asking you to review your work and see what you must have missed out on. So this could be at work. Maybe you need to pay a little more special attention this week to what's happening at work, the minor details or even the major details. It says mistakes teach us lessons. I literally just said this. Mistakes teach us lessons. Will you look at them and not me? There you go. There you go. Go down. Nope, it won't do it. Anyway. Mistakes teach us lessons, okay? And we have charm. You mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. So you could be very like looking really good this weekend, really kind of charming. Your vibe is very like elegant. Maybe you bought yourself something new, or you're just shifting altogether and people are noticing it, okay? Says you have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to your advantage. So if you got it, baby, flaunt it. You know how we do around here. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you got it, flaunt it, sir. Let me see you do it. Are you wearing gray sweatpants right now? Holler at your girl. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. But you know what? Dudes are really going to holler. And I love you guys for that. All right. Was you feeling good this week, Leo? I love it. Listen, don't let a little something get in your way and stop you from having an amazing week. Everything is just a hiccup. It's just a beep. Now, let me see. What do you need to surrender this week? And then we are going straight into tarot because I'm not going to take that much time. Okay. I'm not going to take that much time this week. What does Leo need to surrender this week? Wow. Hello. That one was like, ugh. All right. Oh, I love this one. Surrender to wonder and awe. Can you see that? Surrender to wonder and awe. It says open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. I love this because every time I think of wonder and awe, I think of like childlike wonder, like being like a kid and getting outside and feeling that like it's the first time you've seen things, or really just stopping and taking a look around. We are so busy rushing from one thing to another that we hardly ever just really stop and soak in how really lucky we are to have a heart that's pumping for us, some lungs that are bringing air into our bodies, that we have food on the table, that we have a roof over our head, you know, the things we've worked for, you know, some of us have obtained, that there's a beautiful sun that's keeping everybody alive on the planet. Like, give yourself a moment. Look at some damn butterflies. Touch some grass. Touch some grass. Okay. Get out there. All right. And do that with your kids. I feel that's a message coming through. Like, get outside with your kids too. Like, your kids need to get outside and be in discovery and go play in the grass and work the imagination. Like, let the kids be off the phones, off the iPads and the whatever, and go get an imagination. That's how us older people did it when we were little. We were forced outside. My mom would see me try to sit down and watch cartoons on a Saturday and be like, if you don't get your ass outside, get your ass outside. And then I'd be outside. And what would we be doing? Playing games, pretending we were this, or going here or there. And this is really how we develop the imagination, or help our children develop their imagination so that they can be really powerful little God manifestors. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I feel like there's a strong message around your kids there today. All right, let's look at overall energy for the week for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The devil. Oh, well, shit. We already knew that, right? We already knew there's lots of temptation here for somebody to tick you the hell off, but we're not going to let them tick you off. So the fairness and balance, that could be one of the things, or the mishaps. There could be some addiction issues that are handled here by somebody. Could be somebody entering rehab, or, you know, being tempted to maybe fall off the wagon with something that you've been doing. It doesn't necessarily have to be an addiction per se. Let's say you've been doing some sort of exercising or eating really good, be aware that there could be something that triggers an emotion. Emotion is one of the biggest leading factors of why we forget to remain committed to things that we are wanting to be committed to in our lives, because we get emotional. So I feel like there's a temptation here, maybe with the mishaps or the fairness thing, for you to get emotional about something and get pulled out yourself. Okay, listen, girl, I get it. Don't pull the earrings out. Do not get out the Vaseline and beat this person's ass. Don't do it. Be calm, be cool. Just be like, I'm gonna let the universe handle you. Walk away. All right. I'm dramatic extra today. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Capricorn energy. So it could be you're feeling a little bit trapped or stuck in like what you're doing at work too. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. Some of you are definitely daydreaming. I'm feeling that for sure. The Hermit, the Sun. What else? Okay, not a sword. All right, what's the biggest challenge this week for Leo? It is the Seven of Wands. So your biggest challenge is going to be persevering. It could even be standing your ground, or fighting for yourself, or fighting for something, fighting to have a breakthrough here, fighting through the discomfort that you might experience through this week and pressing through to the other side. So if you've been working at some type of commitment and it's been really challenging, it has been, let's say it started in the last week or so, and this week has become very challenging for you. The biggest part is you like pushing through. Okay, don't let people even get to you either. I feel like I need to say this to you. Like, people might be saying all sorts of things like, you're never going to do it, you're never going to do it. Listen, do not listen to anybody who can't believe in you, because that is a number one indication that they don't even believe in themselves. They are jealous. People jealous say a lot of weird stuff because they cannot, challenge themselves the way you might be challenging yourself. You might be very tempted to tell somebody off. This is a week about, I feel, keeping your peace, because things will fall back into balance. Okay. So very, very interesting. Observe, don't absorb, my empathic brethren and sistren. Please observe, but do not absorb. That's this week. Observe, don't absorb. All right, my loves. So we have the Three of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Hermit. All right, Virgo energy, the Sun, that's fantastic, the Knight of Swords. So let's look at this in terms of money real quick. Then we'll jump to, we kind of touched a little bit on career. Somebody may test your faith, okay, because of a mistake. It may make you feel very challenged, and maybe it's something that happened that they think you did, but it didn't actually come by you. So this is that standing your ground, like, listen, I didn't do it. I know where it came from. I'm telling you the truth, like, and not giving in and being like, okay, yeah, sure, I did it, right? Standing your ground on that. So overall, with this week, it feels like a good week. You may feel a little bit on the defense. There may be somebody around you that's kind of like a negative Nancy on the job, where you're sharing things with this person and they give you some sort of feedback that you don't like. You just easily shut them down. Just don't listen to them. Like I just said, I'm getting that strongly for a couple of different areas of different people's lives. This could even be somebody that you're in a relationship with that's like, hey, I know you say you're going to do it, but I know you and you never have. This is the time for you, Leo, to have that breakthrough and that conversation with your own self of like, hey, I get to challenge me. I get to challenge my comfort zone this week. So anybody being a little bratty, pushy with you and trying to tell you that you can't do it, use that as a catalyst to get you to do it, okay? Like, remain committed to your commitments and push through the other side, because you deserve that for you, okay? So I do see some traveling here for some Leos with the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It never wants to focus on here. It only wants to focus on me. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, with the Nine of Wands and the Hermit. So some of you may be seeking some insight or counseling, maybe even coaching. because I feel like something's kind of bothering you this week. It feels like something's resurfacing and you want to be able to work past this week. It feels like it's troubling you. For some of you, it may be a relationship with that devil card that we had as overall energy. Somebody may have resurfaced here, or just you're replaying the thing in the back of your head over and over again. Subconsciously, you're recognizing that a program's running. Okay, listen, programs, think about your brain as a computer. All right, my loves, let's just have a little look-see. Think about your brain as a computer. And remember back in the day when we had the floppy disk? I used to love to do this because they went wee-wah. And you stuck it in the computer, and that's how you updated or you programmed a computer. You changed the program of it by sticking a disk in it and running the program. Think of your brain like that. So maybe some of you are recognizing that you've been subliminally running a program that you're recognizing here because of that Nine of Wands. You're feeling run down. You know that your energy's sort of leaking out into something, and you're going within here with the Hermit to examine what that is. Okay, what's that thing that's been stopping you from the sun? Leo energy, success, joy, happiness, whatever it is. You may have like a melancholy feeling that some of y'all are working on, or depression, or anything, right? Why don't I leave this job? Like, this job is shit. I've been here forever and they still treat me like a donkey. Like, why am I not leaving, right? So you're starting to have this kind of like, oh, well, I've been running this program. This is what I keep telling myself. This is what I'm beginning to see, that I am getting tired, right? I'm getting tired of the program that I've been running. So I've got to take the old floppy disk out, chuck that sucker, and stick a new disk in. Okay, so I think there's some sort of awakening, like a little bit of a realization happening here. Some of it could come through therapy, counseling, coaching. Maybe you're watching videos on the internets, all that kind of stuff, but you're making progress with this. I feel like this is something you're making progress with, though it is not an easy task. Many of you may be working in somatic healing, trauma, complex PTSD, working through some pretty heavy shit right now, okay? And my heart goes out to you. I've been there. So I love this. Also, I think that many of you are wanting to expand your studies, your horizons, wanting to study new things, looking for new things to study, because you're just kind of in this place where you're like, you want something new. I think you're very curious about the world, and I think that you're pushing through to becoming something new, doing something new, being in a new place, wanting to learn new things here. Now, I do feel like with the sun, you end up kind of in this week, the first part of the week might be a challenging, like Tuesday, Wednesday. You might feel like you want to hide your head a little bit because you're sick of people's shit and you're sick of your own shit, or you're sick of how you're reacting, or, you know, you're recognizing that you're reacting to people and why is this bothering you? You could have these kind of moments throughout the week. But I feel like once we get to the end of the week, there's something that you really kind of recognize. And, you know, with the sun, you're more grateful. You're headed in the right direction, where earlier in the week you may have felt like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't think I'm headed in the right direction here. Maybe there's something more for me. You're going to start understanding that some of you are being led into your purpose by. And I know that we always want something to be happening to feel a certain way. And sometimes you don't have to feel something, you just have to be. So I think some of you are in this practice of being and seeing where this goes for you. And I do feel like as the week kind of goes through, like you're feeling a little bit better, you're feeling a little bit more alleviated. Maybe you've been kind of taking it out on yourself that you're not where you want to be by the age you are, or you don't have the kids or the family, okay? There's a lot going on this week for a lot of different people. But I love the Knight of Swords finishing out the week. It's like, oh yeah, snap your fingers, do your step, You could do it now. You get it, right? So y'all are getting a little hype by Friday and Saturday and the weekend. You might go do something adventurous that you never really done before because you've been kind of like maybe stowing yourself away, trying to figure out, what you're doing, okay? Some of your plans are in motion energetically, but you're not seeing a result just yet. So I think, some of this has to do with like the relaxed mode of allowing things to happen. And I know I'm jumping all over the place, guys, but literally there's a lot of like downloaded stuff coming through, and this almost isn't going to turn into a tarot reading. So I'm like trying to stay focused. But I think that you get more solidified in the fact that your life, you actually are on a mission, and it doesn't have to look like everybody else's. Like if you're sitting out here this week comparing yourself to where other people are at, then scrap that, throw it in the trash now. It's going slow because you are where you belong, and it doesn't have to be exciting every moment of the day. Social media teaches us that life can be exciting every moment of the day in the chop wood, carry water, in the mundane. That's why this card said, get outside and surrender to wonder and awe. If you've forgotten what it's like to enjoy yourself, to just be outside and breathe and be a human and be happy about that, then you're missing the point of this journey and this mission. Okay? Missing the point. But you'll get there. By the end of the week, you won't be like, hey, I'm in the clear, right? No, but the Knight of Swords is impulse and ambition, and it's our beliefs, and defending them. Maybe you're going to do something that's unexpected and unplanned this week, to go get in touch with yourself, or go touch some grass. Maybe you're going to run out to the beach or the park, or do something that you haven't really done before, and really reconnect with that happiness, that good high vibrational feeling that some of you haven't been feeling for a while because you're waiting on some outside result to make you happy. The only way to manifest anything is to be happy before it comes. Okay, and I'm going to start teaching a lot of this, so look out for the videos. They are coming. I'm in the process of making them on my other channel and editing them. I'm giving you all a heads up now. I'm going to do other stuff outside of tarot and help you guys as a certified life coach and as a master manifestor. I'm going to start really helping y'all, because I've read the comments and I was like, there is definitely a need for people to start really helping with what you're designed to do, right? How the life that you're designed to have. Because I see people in the comments and they're like, yeah, you've been saying that for 5 years. You know why you don't have it? Because you're the person who goes, yeah, you've been saying it for 5 years, because that's what you believe. Okay, calling you out right now, and I'm making videos on it. Just did one today. I'm going to keep talking about this, but here I just think that, I just think that you're ending this week on a good note, on a high note, because you get yourself into a better frame of mind. You get yourself outside doing something that you haven't really been doing before. Getting back in touch with the person who is happy before having to have anything. Okay, that's one of our biggest problems right now in the world, is that instant happiness. You can open up your TikTok and you can instantly be happy in 3 seconds, and we are so programmed to be on this high over and over and over again that the happiness isn't really genuine. It's coming through other people still. So I think that there's a slight process of breaking down what that looks like for some of you. Okay, when we're talking like, a lot of this is like just downloaded messaging that I'm getting, okay, which is why I'm kind of jumping everywhere, but I feel like there's an element of that here, okay? Also, like, the Hermit tells us that the answers aren't outside of us. They're not in the fun things or the happy things or whatever. They're always inside of us. It's always that feeling, that intuition, that deep knowingness inside of us that really truly gives us the answers that we're looking for. If we're looking for it everywhere else, we're never really going to find it. Those things can be like, what do you call it? Prompters. They can be catalysts to go within. That's really what they are. Everything on the outside is a catalyst teaching us to go back to here, to get back to the heart center. So I love this energy for you guys. I'm not going to clarify because I feel like this has just been like a spirit message today, honestly. Let's see your potential outcome from the week. That was it. Ace of Pentacles, lots of money, lots of offers coming through here. Definitely feel like there's a brand new cycle that's starting here. Could be financial for many of you. I'm going to talk about love in just a second too, guys. Although you can apply this to love, money, career, whatever shows up for you. So your potential outcome is that there could be better health, an improvement in health, just abundance coming. There's some sort of maybe collaboration or offer coming for some others of you, even some type of money or bonus. Okay, I feel like you're getting packages too. Somebody here is getting maybe package gifts. What's the advice? I just want one card today. The advice is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, make sure that in wanting to receive, you're also being the kind of person who gives. Also, you know, there may be somebody that needs a little help from you in this week. Don't be afraid to give them a little bit of help, because this help will come back to you. And if it doesn't come directly from them, because we get really tied to the expectation of doing something for somebody and then getting it returned back to us by them, or specifically that same karma, allow yourself to be in the space of I don't have to be attached to the giving, and the receiving is in the giving. Okay, the getting is in the giving. So I feel like the advice is be open and receptive to money. Looks like good as long as you're keeping things balanced. Your money is going to start improving for many of you, so pay attention to that. And if you're going to spend the money, like spend it on good positive things. Don't spend it on stupid shit, right? Spend it on good positive things that can potentially make more money. So I do see some of you putting into something that can give you some sort of payback here. I think this week and next, well, no, not this week, but starting coming like late March, I'm still in March. Late May and June are good times for Leos to maybe play lotteries and scratcher cards, or, you know, go to the casino and stuff like that, because I feel like there's like an abundant energy that's coming from you. Okay, and share what you know, share what you've learned. You could be helping other people, right? Like you might help somebody else by sharing some of these little nuggets of wisdom that you end up getting throughout this week. Okay, I see you planning trips. I see also like just plans becoming in motion that some of you have been keeping secret. So I see things kind of lining up for you as well. Okay, and some of that may start this week. You may hear from somebody who potentially is like going to be able to help you in regards to this thing. So there may be like an opportunity to offer. Maybe it's a partnership. Maybe it's a brand, right? A lot of you are on the internet yourselves. Maybe it's some sort of collaboration with another creator or a brand or something to that effect. Okay, let Sachi in because she's crying. Hold on, I'm almost done. Come here, baby. You crying? Come on, my love. Come on. She's being all shy. Can you see her? Look at look at the little head poking out. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? Come on. Come on, pretty princess. She said, I'm just going to against the door. Against the door. All right. When it comes to love, we got something going on here. You may be feeling stuck or trapped in a relationship. Some of you are looking to leave a relationship because you've been through too much. And deep down, you could be hiding this. Maybe you've been going to therapy or going to counseling, but I think that some of you are actually approaching somebody at this time and asking them if, in order to save this relationship, because I think some of you are fighting here, and that's the biggest challenge. They may be giving you pushback regarding the relationship. Many of you are going to work this out. Okay, I feel like some of you this week is all about like finding solutions to some of the issues, long-term issues you've had with somebody. For a couple here, or whoever might be here, this could be some sort of addiction issue. Maybe your person is having trouble remaining committed, having job, making excuses for themselves. Maybe there's a lot of fear around, something that, people get hurt on jobs and stuff, and then they are scared to go back and do what they did. There could be a lot of different things happening here, okay? I want to say something around benefits really quick because I'm getting a download about this. I'm getting something about a benefit, like a benefit that was being taken from somebody. Somehow you're going to work this out and you will get the benefit back. I almost feel like I want to say a veterans thing or something like that. I'm getting really strongly like somebody being in a hospital or a veterans hospital, or like having some sort of accident and you hearing something about that this week, or getting the benefit back that you didn't have before, or that like maybe you had it and you lost it, or you were fighting to get the benefit. I feel like this is coming through for you, okay? It may not be the fullness of what you expected, but it's going to help you, okay? So getting back to the relationships, thank you all for sidetracking me only every 3.5 seconds. Love you guys. Love you, spirit team. Anyway, I feel like there could have been something that somebody was hiding, that was keeping this relationship in a certain type of energy, and like now this person is willing to open up and talk about it and express it, whether it was something that happened in the relationship or something that's happened to them in their life. It feels sort of like something's been really hard for them. Maybe it is just opening up about whatever that is and why they're behaving, why things have happened the way they've happened in the relationship, okay? So I actually see like counseling, or you guys sitting down talking about it, or working with somebody in order to take action in this area. And what happens here? Boom, Ace of Pentacles, manifesting. You're educated. Now that you know, you can help this person, or they can help you now that you have told them. You see what I mean, fam, about taking what resonates, because it could be you, it could be your person that you're connected to. And your advice, the sharing, the generosity, the reciprocity of the Six of Pentacles, giving to each other, being open, rebalancing things between you, being open to supporting each other is what's going to work best here, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I'm going to give you one more message before I get out of here. And, you know what? I kind of feeling like this past life oracle. Let me just see real quick. I was dishonest. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you one more message and then another one. All right. I expounded a lot in the drops that I got. Wow, that was like a lot, y'all. Okay, you got the love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you, and you have the shock. It's like the Tower, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, and transformation. So yeah, kind of going along with the theme that we just spoke about. This may be something you didn't really know about this person, okay? If there's been a toxic trait that this person has, fears that this person has, maybe hidden addictions that this person has, it may be coming out right now. But because there's a bond between the two of you and you love each other, I really see you working through this thing, okay? And figuring out how you can support each other. Maybe you both share. Maybe you're the one who shares it. Or maybe you both share that there's something going on. Whatever it is, there's the commitment to working on this week. And I love this for you guys, okay? And now, I don't know why, but I felt like I needed to have a past message for you. So let me have a message for Leo, and then we're going to wrap this up, guys. Please don't forget, your girl survives on here due to your love and your support. And that means... that means you please smash the thumbs up button for me. Don't forget to subscribe, and definitely tell me what's going on with you. Comment down below. Come and see me again, okay? I promise you guys I'm working on some new stuff and you're gonna love it. All right, we have galactic and we have the communal living. It could be a possibility that you and the person you're with have actually been in a lifetime together where you lived in a community together, so you have a really, really tight bond with each other. I definitely get like a brother and sister vibe here for many of you, and I also get like galactic family, like you're from the same galactic sort of star family with this person. And the communal living, you may even be in a situation where you're in a communal living thing, or you desire, both of you desire that. But whatever this is coming from like a very long time ago. It feels like a, you know, like a powerful sort of karma that you guys have had together, like a soulmate. You know, you can have karma with each other and be soulmates. I think everything's kind of karmic anyway, but you've had a long standing connection with this person, whatever it is. So there's this deeper commitment to each other probably than you've had in any other relationship. And it could literally be a friend for some of you, or a brother or sister, because I'm getting a real strong sibling thing happening here too. Okay. So my loves, that's it for me. Thank you so much for listening, watching. Again, I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing week. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.